Hello everyone, this is the introductory video to my PES 2021 Master League series, where we will be using none other than the great Tottenham Hotspur. Now I'm not totally sure which manager I want to use. I usually, like last year, I just used this guy, Doherty, and changed his name, because, I don't know. But I was thinking about doing Steven Gerrard, but I feel kind of bad doing that because of how well he's done with Rangers. I can't do Frank Lampard because, well, duh. Guardiola, no thank you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stick with this guy. Dudfield. Who else could I use? You know what? I'm just gonna go with Cruyff. Just because. Alright, suit, shirt, sportswear. I think I'll probably just stick with the suit for Cruyff, honestly. And let's get this thing started. That's good. I'm gonna use dollars because that's what I'm most familiar with. I'm gonna do 15-minute matches on regular, and I know it's just regular, but I'm playing on full manual, so I'm just gonna stick with regular until I get fully used to it, and then I will move up as I need to. Salary display, so much easier to just do it weekly, honestly. First window transfers, fine, normal. I'm gonna set it to low transfers just because I don't want anything going too crazy too early in the Master League. Yeah, I think that looks good for now. Alright, intro cutscene. You know, it's kind of funny because this like chairman made up by PES actually looks a lot like Daniel Levy. There's Hugo Lloris, Gareth Bale. Oh, love to see Gareth back at the club. Sonny! Yes, Sonny! Look at his shoes. What is he wearing? Davinson Sanchez? Yeah. It's kind of strange that these are the clothes that the PES developers gave the players to wear. It's like jeans and a polo everywhere around the training ground. Season objectives. Okay, so Mr. Levy, I'm assuming he's going to want us to win the league. Yeah, no way, not happening. Absolutely not. First year, no way. I'm just shooting to get into the Champions League, probably next year as well. Hopefully in the third season second or third, I guess, we can shift a little bit closer to winning the league. Obviously, it's still going to be crazy difficult competing against the likes of Liverpool, and sometimes City is good in this game, sometimes they're not. It's pretty hit and miss. But then there's always the dark horse teams that come up. Like, I almost always lose to Aston Villa. At least in PES 2020 I did. I would almost always lose to Arsenal just because it's a rivalry. So I'm not sure if they tweaked the system for PES 2021 at all, but I remember in the last game, anytime I would play against Arsenal, it was so physical. Just their players were sliding in left and right, and I couldn't always handle it. Congratulations on your appointment. You're quite the journeyman manager, having managed at a number of other clubs. Do you consider the current appointment to be the crowning moment of your career? Well, Johan Cruyff is obviously not going to think being the manager of Tottenham is the greatest moment of his career, so just a highlight. I'm ever so grateful for the faith the club has shown in me, and I hope to repay it. I don't know if this is my greatest achievement, but it's certainly a highlight. I'll tell you this. When I got the call, it only took me a second to say yes to the offer. Very polite response from Cruyff there, especially for someone who's done so much. What style do you want to play this season? Honestly, I am of the philosophy that I just want to see the boys play hard, you know? Organization is always key. If you're organized, I'm not saying like sit back and defend the whole game. I'm just saying if you are organized in your team and you know your tactics, then that's always good as long as you put in the effort. Obviously, Cruyff would want to see clean play and put on a show, but since I'm controlling him, I want to see the boys play hard. Intensity is the key word for me. Whether you're attacking or defending, you have to be ready to put your heart and soul into the game. Precision and technique have their place, but it's critical to remember that soccer is a contact sport. It's a battle out there, and there's no place for players who aren't ready to lay it all on the line and play their hearts out. Which I completely agree with. And into the menus we go. Messages. Okay, International Champions Cup, training regimes. I know most of this stuff from last year. Great media appearance. The papers can't get enough of you. Now as your agent, I need to explain some things. That's not going to be important. I don't think I'm going to be moving clubs. Unless I just start a new series, obviously. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do, budget settings. I want to receive the gate receipts as transfers. Merchandise will stay as salary. Everything else is transfers. Now, for the game plan, I changed it in the game settings to just be the 4-3-3 that Tottenham play. I subbed in my favorite players, like Bale and Lo Celso, but it's generally the same formation. The one thing I am going to do is immediately give Harry Kane the captaincy, because there is no greater professional in the world than Harry Kane. You cannot name a single one. Højbjerg's going to be on the long free kicks. Gareth can take short ones along with Sonny. I might give Lo Celso one or two as well. Corner kicks, those are good. PKs to Kane. Looks good to me. Defensively, I'm not sure if I want to do all-out defense or if I want to press a little bit, because I'm thinking about pressing, but I just don't know if we have the speed at center back. Like, I get that Sanchez is pretty pacey, but I'm not exactly sure of his rating in game. Let's see. Honestly, I'm just gonna press. I'm just gonna put on the pressure, and if it doesn't work, I will go back in and adjust it. Defensive line, I'm gonna push it up the field a little bit. Compactness, keep them spread out so that when we're pressing, we can be effective. Attacking fullbacks, that's good. Defensive, I'm assuming Højbjerg. Yeah, it is. Perfect. Counter target, Sonny and Gareth. Perfect. I might take it off of Sonny or Gareth Bale and throw in the gegenpress at some points, but it depends on the opponent. Fluid formation's on. Looks good to me. Now, negotiations. So I'm going to change the scouting and immediately throw this on for a center back, because we need a center back. Desperately, we need one. Tottenham brought in Joe Rodon at the very end of the transfer deadline. I don't actually know if he's on the team in game. I hope he is, but if not, I'll just buy him first. But I don't know his rating in the game. I haven't really looked for him in the game, honestly. I don't know anything about him in real life, other than he was pretty good in the championship from what I've heard. Still developing. That's good. Now, I would also like to bring in a backup center mid. Obviously, still developing. We have enough quality in there that can get us by here and now to win now, but I want another one to keep developing in the background because Jedson Fernandez is just not cutting it, honestly, at Tottenham. I'll still give him a chance in game, just in case, but... And I'm also going to do right backs. We don't desperately need one, but I would like to have another one. A younger right back. Now, I'm also going to list some players here, and I will get back to you when I have them all listed. Alright, here we are. I've gone through and listed some players that I've wanted to keep an eye on. So obviously Milan Skriniar, Tottenham almost got a deal done with Inter for him, but couldn't quite get it through. Hopefully in January. But I can always do it in game. So Skriniar is obviously one that I want to be keeping an eye on. Another one is Moussa Dembele from Lyon. A big striker, physical guy. They list him as an advanced striker. I don't know if I totally agree with that. I guess I do. But he's pretty young at 24, and he's just a good option in case Vinicius gets picked from me, or Harry Kane, God forbid, gets picked and goes to another team. Jonathan Ikone is another one I want as the right wing of the future for me, because Gareth Bale is not getting any younger, and Lucas Moura is also not getting any younger, and Eric Lamela is just... he's... I don't want to talk about Eric Lamela. At right back, Hector Bellerin. I really like him. Like, God, I hate Arsenal so much, but I really like the way Bellerin plays. He's very aggressive, very quick, lightning bolt. Relatively young at 25, so I'd like to keep an eye on him. Obviously, I'm American, if you couldn't tell from the way I talk. But Weston McKinney, I love to watch him. I love the way he plays. Physical, high energy, great midfielder. And his compatriot, Serginho Dest, wish he wasn't at Barcelona, because he's going to be pretty hard to lure away from there to come to Tottenham. But he's my main right back target. I mean, obviously, he's an Arsenal player, so it's very rare to see players switch from Arsenal to Spurs or vice versa. Well, but if I can't get either of those two, then I will just go out and grab Max Aarons. Decent young defender. Obviously, a lot of bigger clubs have their eyes on him, but I don't know. I'm pretty hesitant with Aarons because I get the hype and I understand that he could be a very good player, but I just don't think he's shown nearly as much as someone like Dest has. Granted, I'm extremely biased, but I don't know. He's there if I need to get him. Then I will always snap him up. Odsonne Edouard from Celtic. Love the way he plays. Big, strong striker. Good in the box. Just all-around good player, and he's going to be looking for a move to a bigger club. As much as Celtic are a historic giant, as of right now, it would be pretty hard for a player to turn down a move to Spurs from Celtic. As much as I hate to say it, and I do quite enjoy Celtic. I think they're a good club. They're fun to watch, but hopefully I can lure Edouard to the Premier League. And this is Joe Rodon in this game. Yikes on the face scan. 23 years old. 72 rated. So that makes me kind of cautious, especially because he's already 23. Like, if he was 18 and he was 72, I would absolutely snap him up right now. But there's always room for him to grow, but I just don't know how much I can grow him. Because I don't know if he'd ever really fit into the team, you know? There's a lot of competition at center back at Spurs. You have Dyer, Sanchez, Alderweireld, and Tanganga all battling for places. And I was sort of leaning on Tanganga to be my youth guy, and throw him in there and cut matches and meaningless games, and hopefully he'll grow into something special. But I'm just worried that with the Rodon, I wouldn't be able to do the same thing for him. But he's still on the list of players. If you guys want me to buy him, I certainly will. If you'd rather me go for someone like Skriniar, I would probably prefer to do that, but let me know in the comments if you can. Those are my listed players. Now I'm going to go through and look at the training here, and I will get back to you once I've figured that out. Alright, so I've looked at the training here, and I'm thinking about Harry Kane, because for some reason he's listed as an advanced striker on this. But when I hear advanced striker, I tend to think of someone like Aubameyang or Martial, and that just does not sound like Harry Kane to me. I want to throw him on poacher because that's kind of what he is, but he's also sort of a post player and a creative playmaker and a dummy runner and a classic number 10 all wrapped up into one. So I'm not really sure where to go with Harry. In game, his passing is probably not as good as it should be. I mean, really, Harry Kane is pretty underrated. Look, 89 is great, obviously, but I think Harry Kane should be better than 89. So we'll throw 2 on shooting, 3. No, we'll do 1 on shooting, 3 on passing, and what do I want to throw the other one at? I think I'll throw, maybe I'll do 1, 2, and 2 on strength just to see if I can get his injury resistance up. I don't know. Let me compare that to someone like a poacher maybe, or a post player. You know what? I think for now I'll stick him on post player, and we will see what happens with that. Now I changed Dele Alli to be a dummy runner, which seems a little strange for an attacking midfielder at first, but Dele often finds himself ahead of the striker, so I figured if I made him a dummy runner, he can get into space, sort of pull a defender out of the way, and give more room for someone like Harry Kane or a Lo Celso or Ndombele, or even if Sonny or Gareth Bale wants to cut in from the wing, then they'll have more space because of him running through the middle. I also changed Steven Bergwijn to a roaming flank because I tend to like my wingers to play as roaming flanks. I like when they cut inside. I like having inverted wingers. I kept Mora as a prolific winger because he's a right winger who's also right-footed. So there's really no point in me making him a roaming flank. Harry Winks, I made him an orchestrator because Winksy is a very good passer. He has a lot of passing ability. Like every Tottenham fan knows that he can pass. His biggest problem is that he just passes sideways or backwards way too often. So hopefully training him as an orchestrator will sort of unleash his passing ability and allow him to play balls over the top or diagonally or a through ball into a winger. I need him to have nearly unlimited passing range. Now I also changed Højbjerg to a anchorman because he is an anchorman. I don't know why he's listed as a box-to-box. Maybe he played that way at Southampton. I didn't see much of him at Southampton because I don't really watch much Southampton unless they're playing against Tottenham. So I'm not sure what he used to be, but for us he's playing as an anchorman, and that's exactly how I want him to play. Now Eric Lamela, same thing. I changed him to a roaming flank. I want him to cut inside. I want him to use his left foot. This season, we've seen a lot more of Lamela centrally, so hopefully, as a roaming flank, I can get the best out of him. Because Eric Lamela has always shown flashes of being able to be a really good player, and then he'll either get injured or do 18 ball rolls in a row and just screw the entire play up. So hopefully, I can get the best out of him. Matt Doherty is a fullback finisher, but I prefer an offensive fullback. I don't like when my fullbacks cut inside as much because I have my wingers cutting inside. So if I put him as an offensive fullback, then that should allow him to stay a little bit wider and put in more crosses. Now Hugo Lloris and really all of my goalkeepers I set to focus training, and it's all in goalkeeping because that's really all I need him to do. I don't need him to be a great distributor. As much as it would be nice for him to be a good distributor, I really just need goalkeeping. So that's what he's there for. That's what I made him work on. Jack Clark, roaming flank, same thing. Gazaniga, Hart, same thing. And same thing with Whiteman and Austin. Fully goalkeeper-focused training. I don't need them to develop that much as passers or playmakers because they're there to stop shots. So that's really all I need them focusing on in training. Now, as far as my team, I would like to throw a few players on loan lists and transfer lists, starting with someone like a Ollie Skip is already out. Carter Vickers. I'm American, obviously. Again, biased towards Carter Vickers, so I'm going to put him on the loan list. I don't want to sell him right away. Jack Clark, same thing, loan list. Troy Parrott, already on loan. Whiteman, guess where? Loan list. Austin, same thing. I already have 3 solid goalkeepers in, well, Hugo's amazing. And then Hart and Gazaniga to back him up. That's good enough for me. Dennis Sirkin. I think it's pronounced Sirkin. I've also heard it pronounced Kirkin, but that sounds weird, so I think it's Sirkin. Just all the youngsters really are going to go out on loan. I might try to send Tanganga out on loan, depending on if I bring in another center back. Like, if I can bring in Skriniar, then I'm sending Tanganga on loan, because I wouldn't really need him, and he wouldn't get much playing time, I don't think. But aside from that, obviously, Sonny is refusing all offers. Harry Kane, refuse all offers. Hugo, refuse all offers. Now, as far as Toby, I love Toby. I really don't want to let Toby go, but I want to listen to offers just in case, because he's not getting any younger and he's not getting any better. Gareth Bale, favorite player of all time. He's staying at the club. Lucas, I, again, want to listen to offers. Davinson Sanchez, I would like to keep him because he will grow and he will be a very good player for me, I feel. So I'll listen to offers, but I don't think I'm going to be acting on any of them. Tengi, staying. He has to. Stevie, I'll listen, but again, not really looking to ship him. Same thing with Sissoko. Really, the only player that I'm really willing to get rid of is Dele Alli. I'm not going to put him on the transfer list, but I will listen, just because I like to play a 4-3-3, and that usually doesn't have an attacking midfielder in there. So I'm just not really sure where he's going to fit. Obviously, he has his uses. I can switch to a 4-2-3-1 whenever I need to, and give him some game time. But for right now, I'm willing to listen to offers. Giovanni Lo Celso, refusing all offers. Højbjerg, same thing. I can't see these guys go. Lamela, I will listen to. I will absolutely listen to. Aurier, again, same thing. Dyer, same thing. Doherty, he's getting older, honestly. I mean, he's not old by any means, but he's certainly not very young. 28. He's in his peak, but in case he starts to decline, I will listen to offers. Harry Winks, I'll listen. I would not like to see him leave the club. Oh, Reguilon, I am so impressed by him so far this season. He's just a lightning bolt on and off the ball. Ben Davis, however, is not. So I'll listen to offers. He's a good player, very consistent player, but just not great. Joe Hart, I'll listen. Gazaniga, I'll listen. Not looking to sell any of these guys. Tanganga, I don't know how I feel, so I'll leave it there for now. Vinicius, I'll listen. I really like Vinicius. I think he's a great player, and he's going to keep developing. He's not that old. 25, yeah, he's got plenty of room to grow, so I'd like to keep him at the club. And the rest of these guys are already on the loan list, so that's good for that. I'm thinking about renegotiating Sonny and Harry's... Well, I guess not. I don't really need to, because they don't have release fees. Huh. Weird. I feel like they usually do. Okay. I'm certainly not complaining. Hugo Lloris, I would not like to see him go, so I might renegotiate his contract soon and get rid of the release fee just so that he doesn't get bought out from under my nose. I'm not sure if the refuse all offers applies to release fees, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes, but worst case scenario, I just give him a new deal at the end of the season, and that should work for all parties. Alderweireld, if someone wants to come in and buy him for 35 million, I guess I'd have to take it. Again, I wouldn't like to see him go, but it is what it is, you know? Okay, so here we are in our first match for the International Champions Cup. I've actually been to a game for this. It's alright. No one really ever plays their full strength team. I had a little cutscene before the match that Jedson wants to play, and he certainly will not be playing because he's just... I guess I shouldn't pull his chance immediately. You know what? Fine. I'll give him a chance. He'll go in for Tanguy Ndombele. Carter Vickers... How am I feeling? I'll probably leave him in the reserves. Vinicius is going to be on the bench for sure for Delhi. Now, what do I want to do for center back? I could always do Tanganga. And I'll probably just do Toby, honestly. Yeah, Toby deserves to play. Now, Gazzaniga or Hart? That's the question. Gazzaniga's a 76. Who's more up for it? Hart is really up for it. So I think I'm going to throw in Joe Hart. And hope for the best, honestly. Davis is not... You know what? I'll keep Carter Vickers on the bench. I will keep Jack Clark on the bench. Who's not going to go in? Who would I absolutely not play? Honestly, I don't think Bergwijn's going to play in this match. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put Jack Clark on the bench, and if Sonny needs a sub, I'll throw on Jack Clark, and we'll see how it goes. Besides that, the tactics aren't really any different. Uniforms, I think that's good. Let's get right into this. And here we go. So I saw earlier in the lineup screens that Benfica signed Everton from, I think he plays in Brazil, I want to say. Wow, okay. Early chance there for Benfica. But yeah, Everton, I'm not sure if they signed him in real life. I don't think they did, but that's already a good signing for them early in the season here. See if I can get this ball out to Serge. I do prefer Serge Aurier to Matt Doherty, which is rare for a Tottenham fan. Wow, that was very bad. And he's on a charge. Up to meet it. My biggest problems, I tend to lunge in. Like, I don't always press the button to do an actual tackle, but I just seem to sprint at the player, and it can go wrong pretty easily, especially in PES 2021, because the AI can dribble, which is not something that can be said about PES 2020, if I'm being honest. The AI couldn't really do much with the ball. Corner kick here for Benfica. They've got in a cross, but it was a good save by Joe Hart. Good pick out. Celso is trying to put pressure on in the corner there on Everton, but still managed to get a cross in. I need to do better at stopping the cross, because eventually they're going to score them, and if they still had Carlos Vinicius, they would have absolutely scored at least one so far. Oh no, Hart, come out. Wow, very, very bad. Defense fell asleep. Jedson gave the ball away again. Not a good showing for him. If he wants to play anymore, then he's going to have a better showing than this. Strike from distance. Comes off Joe Hart. It's okay, Reguilon recovers. And is now out into space here. He sees Jedson in the middle. He can pick out Sonny. Into Bale. You got to keep the ball, Gareth. Gonna have to pull him out if he keeps doing this poorly. Same with Jedson. Jedson, just a horrible showing in the first half. I don't even know if Sonny's touched the ball all day. Loses his balance and loses the ball. All right, very, very poor first half from Tottenham here. No possession, no touches from our forward players. Just bad in the midfield, losing the ball here and there. I don't know how much more time Jedson's going to get, because he is seriously going to cost us this match if he keeps giving the ball away to them. I would like to throw on Lucas Moura. He's a good super sub, honestly. I would like to see Tanguy Ndombele. I'd like to see Tanganga. I'd like to see Carter Vickers a little bit. And maybe Jack Clark if we're winning. I would like to win this tournament, if I'm being honest. Can't hurt to add another preseason trophy to the cabinet. Audi Cup winners 2019, Tottenham Hotspur. Alright, off the kickoff. A few passes. Giovanni Lo Celso needs to really take over his midfield and control the game here. Reguilon to Son. Son to Lo Celso. Lo Celso loses the ball trying to get it to Harry Kane. That's okay, Sonny wings it back. No, he does not. Boys need to get the pressure on. Giovanni Lo Celso on the ball. Out to Aurier, who sees Bale in the middle and cannot find him. Bale somehow still wins it out, but it's picked out again by their fullback, it looks like. Bale with the pressure. Come on, Harry. Well done, boys. Gareth Bale, yes, well done. Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Excellent work by Sonny to get the ball into Gareth Bale, who scores with a great finish with his right foot. Really well done here. Poor ball there from Hojbjerg, but well won by Sonny into Gareth Bale. Very composed, right-footed finish. Harry Kane was there on the rebound if he needed it. Really well done, boys. Well won by Giovanni Lo Celso, and he pisses the ball away. I need to make some changes here. Jedson's going to come off for Tanguy Ndombele. Hojbjerg for Winks. I'm going to throw Doherty on for Aurier just to see him. Get a little run out with him. Tanganga, not yet. I can't yet, in good faith. I might put in Ben Davis if Reguilon gets too tired. And then we'll see about Moura and Clark. Hojbjerg trying to control the middle. Well, one out.
Good progress he's made on the
breaking
ball.
at pace. I see Sonny, but I don't know if I can get it to him. I don't know if I need to. Hojbjerg. Bad finish. One back by Sonny. Harry Kane loses it. Sonny, need to work in. Oh, nearly one back again by Son Heung-min, who will not stop with the effort. Ndombele's in space. Let me see if I can just dink it into him. Yes, I can. Poor from Tanguy. Defenders play the offside trap well. I'm just going to play here to Dyer. Nice and simple. Just going to turn, find Toby Alderweireld. Just going to look for Sonny over the top. Here Kane's more in position for it. Those balls over the top have not worked out for me here. At least from the defenders. Or players in deeper positions like Lo Celso tried earlier. Maybe we can nick one and win it at the end here. Alright, Toby picks it out. Ends in a 1-1 draw. Very, very poor play. I would like to see the possession stats here. 50-50. I would have liked to dominate possession much more than that. They destroyed us in shots. And corners. We had 0 corners. That's crazy. Crosses, yeah. We have a lot of work to do. Alright, I am going to play this second game here against Fiorentina. Let's see who's up for us. Zoko really is buzzing. I'll throw him in there. I'll throw him in for Ndombele, who will come on for Lo Celso probably at the half, if I'm being honest. Doherty's going to play for Aurier. Davis for Reguilon. Anyone else I want to swap out here? The boys played well. Lucas doesn't want to be on the bench for this one, so I'll throw on Jack Clark for him. Carlos Vinicius for Aurier. And Jedson is going to be nowhere near this game. Please and thank you. Okay, and I have adjusted the audio settings, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear me a little bit better during this match. I apologize if the game volume was too loud in the first match. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do with that in editing, so I guess we'll see. I'm just going to skip the pre-game cutscenes here, get right into it. Kane kicks off to Lo Celso. He plays it back into Dyer. Doherty on the side. Finds Lo Celso in the middle. Back up. We do have a free kick here with Gareth Bale. I'm going to hit this. I think I'm going to have a strike. Now, do I want to bend it or hit a knuckleball? I'm going to try to bend it into the corner here. Hits the wall. Free kicks are definitely a little bit harder this year than last year. PES 2020, it was unbelievably easy to score a free kick. We'll find Doherty here. Into Lo Celso, and doesn't come off. Oh, jeez. They split the defenders. Hugo Lloris comes out, and it is put into the back of the net off the post. This continues to happen. We lose the ball. Our defenders are out wide trying to play in possession, and they leave a massive hole in the middle for their striker to run in on. I don't exactly know how to fix that with tactics, other than not losing the ball. Doherty, make that run, please. Make the run, please. Thank you. Doherty's going to run forward with it. I see Giovanni Lo Celso, but I am going to try to put in a cross here, honestly. And it's out for a corner kick. I think I'm pretty good at scoring these, so hopefully I'll be able to convert this like I need to. Dashing in, Harry Kane at the near post, doesn't quite find it. It's picked out by a defender. Alderweireld wins it back. Is that Doherty? That one's Doherty. And out of play. See if we can pin them back here. Come on, Gareth. Keep him off you. Put in a good ball. Great ball from Gareth Bale. Header. Harry Kane needs to be doing better with that ball. Needs to get the header down. Hopefully, if he continues his training as a post player, his headers will improve. He's not a bad header of the ball. He just hasn't been incredible here for me. Hoiberg's going to find Doherty. He's going to find Gareth Bale. He's looking for a little pocket of space. Can't. Finds it somehow. Wow, great. Great from Gareth Bale into Ben Davis. Cross is blocked by the defender, and now Davis is out of position. Sanchez again, well won with the header. Harry Kane comes in for it. He sees Sonny on the wing. Gonna find him. Sonny cuts inside. He's brought down, sir, penalty! That has to be a penalty. And it is! Alright, Harry Kane. Gonna put it in the bottom corner. Full power. Needs to find a finish here. Oh, well done, Harry Kane. Keeper goes the right way. Too powerful. Cannot be saved. Really well done by Son Heung-min there to win the penalty. And well dispatched by Harry Kane. Gonna need to pull Hugo out of the net a little bit here. Hopefully they don't score this. Please, no. Well done, Hugo Lloris. Great save, diving to his upper left-hand side. That's okay. It's a much better first half than we had yesterday. Or in the last match, I should say. So, hopefully we can continue. Hopefully we can continue the good form. I am going to throw on. Not yet. I'm actually going to pull Lo Celso for Tungi. Winksy's not going to go on quite yet. I don't know exactly what I want to do here. I think that's good for halftime. Højbjerg comes out with another yellow card. Fiorentina kicks it off. And they go backwards immediately. Now, let's see if we can defend this Fiorentina corner. Going to the back post. Well defended. Well won by Gareth Bale. We need another player up there. Nowhere to go. Well went out by Dyer. Sissoko's going to keep it. Tries to play it out to Doherty, who doesn't quite make it, but Doherty wins it back okay. Gareth Bale's making the run on the outside. Doherty's going to fill his space. I'm looking at Sonny there. Oh, what a strike. Well saved by the keeper. I'm going to put on the dash setting. See if I can find someone here at the front post. Yes, I can. He's there. Harry Kane. Yes, Harry Kane with the header. Heung-min Son to Harry Kane. What a connection have they been today. And this season, honestly. in real life for Tottenham. Harry Kane and Heung-min Son have been absolutely unstoppable, and they connect here in PES 2021 against Fiorentina. Great connection, great goal. Musa loses the ball again. Oh my god, Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer is atrocious today. Again, leaving his man on side. He needs to come off the field. He needs to. He needs to. Put on someone quicker. Tanganga, you're on. Really, really poor from Dyer all day. And it's back tied at 2-2. This is going to put us in a very rough spot going against Madrid on the final day. Hopefully, at least Gareth Bale will turn up for that match. Free kick here from pretty far out. It's one on the edge of the box. Do not like to see that. That's okay. Well saved by Hugo Lloris. Tries to build it out of the back through Tanganga into Doherty. He's going to look for Ndombele, who also will look for Gareth Bale. Oh. Can't quite come off for those two. Oh no, Tanganga's way out of position. Harry Winks goes back to recover. Well done, Hugo, to come out. Aggressive goalkeeping. Bale's going to run at the defense. I love to see Gareth Bale running at him. Love to see it. Gareth Bale, he can't quite get the next touch past the defender. Don't want to see another draw. Well won. Come on, Jaffet. Ndombele is going to look for the interception. Sissoko goes to muscle his man off the ball. Can't quite accomplish it. Looks like we'll have one chance here, if even. Lloris is going to look for Gareth Bale and find him. Gareth Bale, not the best header. Well won by Doherty, but he's just absolutely knackered. There's nothing he can do. Sissoko is going to look back. Sanchez, well saved by Hugo. Just need a big one. Just looking for a big one. Kane wants it. Tanganga. Another draw. Another avoidable draw. Very poor. Just bad all around. And Real Madrid smashed Benfica. We are now in third place in this. Can we even win? Need Benfica to lose and need to beat Madrid. That's going to be very tough. So I will see you all when I get to that game. Oh no, hate to see this. Sissoko injured, Højbjerg suspended. Midfield options are all of a sudden pretty thin. Here in the game plan for the next match, Sanchez is down. I don't like to see that, but Tanganga's buzzing, so I'll give him a go. Aurier's down, so Doherty's going to come in. Bergwijn wants a match. I'll give him a go. That way I have Sonny on the bench just in case. I hate to see this. Sissoko and Højbjerg both out for this match. Don't really know what else to do with subs. Jack Clark in case we get up somehow. Carlos Vinicius in case Harry Kane goes down. I'll pull Lucas. I don't know. Harvey White, sure. He's not going to go in, but... Alright, I guess that looks fine. You can see the Madrid line up there on the right. I'm really just afraid of the center back pairing and Benzema. Benzema is always so good in PES, man. So good. Same, the midfield too. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, both of them are phenomenal players, especially in PES. Just because the fouls in this game, it's so easy to foul them, and they're both great on free kicks. So gonna have to be very wary of that. Let's look at the uniform settings. Yeah, they'll play in pink. That's good for me. And let's head to kickoff. And here we are for the last match of the International Champions Cup. Harry Kane set to kick us off. Gonna look to be a little bit more patient here and try not to rush things, because that's when we get into trouble on the ball.
turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly
Luis finds Dyer. It's a little bit worrisome to play around in the back like that, but seem to have done a decent job at getting through. Lo Celso slipped in, looks for Harry Kane and finds him. Too quick. Federico Valverde is too quick. This is so scary, especially with Toni Kroos over the ball. Oh, he doesn't shoot. He goes into the middle. Lucas Vazquez. I don't know why Kroos didn't go for the shot himself. I mean, you've seen him score from way more difficult angles in the World Cup. But I'm not complaining. I'm going to look for Sergio Reguilón here.
Reguilón. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Harry Kane.
Now it's
Oh, what a goal! Harry Kane! Chests it down onto his foot and smashes the volley into the corner. Well done. Wow, Harry Kane. Let's look at the replay on that. Sublime strike. Even Hugo Lloris is applauding him from way back there. He's pumping up the fans. Look at Hugo. Wow, well won there by the midfield. Into Reguilón, who's in center forward, chips it up. Harry Kane. Wow. Wow. Let's see it one more time here. Beautiful chip from Reguilón. Chest down. Left-footed volley from Harry Kane. That is beautiful. Best striker in the world right there.
Tottenham have made their breakthrough.
Alright, now we just can't make any silly mistakes. No silly mistakes and we win this match. Oh, gorgeous from Tanguy. Gorgeous, Tanguy. Finds Doherty. Good ball out, but Doherty is just not quite quick enough, I think. He might still win it back, though, and he does. Into Harry Kane. Oh, misses the header. Winks overcommits. Doherty gets beat, but recovers well. And puts it out of play. That's okay. Good play here from Madrid, especially Mendy getting really far forward. Come on, Doherty. Come on, Doherty. Well won. Loses it immediately, though. No, can't let crosses come in like that. Harry Kane's going to look for Bergwijn and find him. And Steven Bergwijn's going to look to counter. It's muscled off the ball by Varane, though. Dyer went to put him off. It didn't quite come off for him there. Wow, Carvajal just left without the ball, it looks like. Winks is going to step forward and gets a great block on the shot. Well done, Harry Winks. And there's Dyer. Just hit it upfield, Dyer. Wow, good ball, actually. Harry Kane makes the turn there. Looks for Steven Bergwijn. Finds him. Excuse me, sir. Could have been called a foul there. And who's in goal for them? Is that Courtois? I'm not sure if they're playing Courtois today, but if they are, he was very willing to throw that ball out of play. Lo Celso. Show him how it's done, Gio. Show him how it's done. Good sign of strength there. Not the same can be said from Bergwijn, though. Dyer's going to just find Matt Doherty on the wing there. Going to look for Lo Celso. He's going to look for Doherty in, and he gets him. Get to Bale. Oh, great save. Good strike from Bale. Looks for the near post finish, but just doesn't quite get it in there. Who's then going to try to outmuscle Ben Mendy. I think that's Ben Mendy. Oh, what a hit from Mendy, though. Wow, that's a fullback. It's a left back on his right foot. That, first of all, it makes no sense, but second of all, I have to commend the strike. Good dribble here from Steven Bergwijn. He's going to look for Harry Kane, and he's going to find him. Harry Kane's going to look for Gareth Bale, who's going to finish the shot into the corner. Well done, Gareth Bale. Yes, Kane and Bale embrace in celebration. Bale is certainly trying to prove himself here against his former team. We should be going into halftime up 2-1, it looks like. And we are. 53% possession. Would like to see a little bit more in the second half. Hopefully closer to 60, 65 if I can. That's my ideal number. Yeah, we're just more accurate, I think. They've had one shot on target and they scored it. We've had 3. We've got more corner kicks, be it only 1, but more passes. They've got better defensive numbers. More interceptions, same amount of tackles, more saves. I wish you would save that shot, but that's okay. We're looking good coming out of the coming into the second half, I should say. I don't think I'm going to make any changes yet. I don't think I really need to. Yeah. Bergwijn's played well, so there's no need to put on Sonny yet. I think we're okay. Need Harry Kane to track the run of Sergio Ramos. And he does, and wins the ball back fairly, but can't keep possession. Well cleared by Bergwijn. Ndombele is going to look for the counterattack, and he finds it. Gareth, make a run, Gareth. Oh, wow. Great defending from Varane to stop the break, but well won out by Winksy, who's going to look for Bergwijn. He's going to try to find Tanguy Ndombele, and finds him well, but Sergio Ramos is absolutely unbeatable. Need Winks to step up here against Benzema, and he does well. Oh, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. But Carvajal lets it run out of bounds. Really bad throw-in, though. Need to be doing better there. Just silly mistakes, losing us out the ball. Well done by Giovanni Lo Celso, though. He's going to break forward and look for Harry Kane in behind, and finds him well. Harry Kane goes for the chip, and scores it really well! Captain Harry, Hurricane Harry Kane. That is so well done. The composure, the pass into him as well by Giovanni Lo Celso. What a run by Harry Kane. He had Gareth Bale if he needed him as well. Wow, the confidence to finish like that. Now I think next dead ball I am gonna pull out. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna throw on Sonny, pull out Steven Bergwijn. Good shift from him. Nothing really to complain about. Lo Celso might need to come off. Who do I even put on though? All I have really is Jedson. Unless, let me see if I could do this. See if I can throw Dele Alli on here to make a bit of a difference for us going forward. I am certainly worried about him defensively, because Lo Celso at least has that South American nastiness, that bite, that aggression that I like to have out of my midfielders. But hopefully Dele can do the job. I'm just in case I'll pull Tanganga and put on Alderweireld, as well as pulling Reguilon for Davis. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's good for now. Stay up, Toby. Stay up. Well done. Well won there by Toby Alderweireld, but not a good pass to Dele Alli. Doesn't seem to matter though. Dele was really showing his strength. He's got a point to prove as well. Oh, and he nearly proves it immediately. Don't seem to have a left footer though. So this one's probably going into the box. At least I hope it is. Yes, it is. Well saved by Hugo Lloris. I want no more events in this game. I hope I don't have to add any more highlights into this. I want to just see it out. Nice and simple. Winks is bullied off the ball by Modric. That is disgusting from Harry Winks. That is absolutely disgusting. Despicable. That's terrible. That's it. Dele can try to win it back. Oh, just do not lose, please. Thank you, Toby. Piss poor. Despicable from Harry Winks. Game was in the bag. We had it won. We had it won. The boys are unhappy, as they should be. We tried to keep possession. It's partially my fault, but Harry Winks needs to be stronger than that. Alright, well, we certainly saw some great things. Gareth Bale looks good. Harry Kane is phenomenal. Winks and Højbjerg, they need to figure that out. Our defenders need to figure their things out as well. Not our fullbacks. Our fullbacks looked good. Doherty, Aurier, Reguilon, Davis, they all looked relatively good. They looked solid. Center backs, center defensive mid was just bad. Jedson was terrible. Like, really, really terrible. As our scouting report gets back to us, hopefully they find us some replacements. Harry Maguire, no thank you, fridge bod blockhead Maguire. I am okay without you. Lucas Hernandez, though, wouldn't mind having him. Left footer, left-sided center back. Same with Romagnoli. I would like to have both of these players, honestly. Left footers, they fill the spot we need. 70 mil for Hernandez. Let's see about center mids. Who do we have here? Milinkovic-Savic. I think he's just... I might be priced out. 71 mil. Don't want to spend that much. Julian Brandt. Maybe. I'll keep an eye on him. Julian Brandt, man. He's an 84 rated midfielder. He's better than Lo Celso. Which he isn't in real life, honestly. Well, I guess they're not very comparable, but I would probably pick Lo Celso over Brandt. But still something to keep an eye on, keep my mind on. And of course, Denzel Dumfries and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Both phenomenal players. Tottenham would never be able to pull Wan-Bissaka away from United, but Dumfries is certainly a possibility. Now, as far as my team goes, any offers in for the boys? Harry Winks to Everton. I don't know. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to look at these. I'm certainly going to let Carter Vickers go on loan. I'm going to let Jack Clark go on loan as well. And I'm going to let Whiteman go. I don't need them. They didn't play at all in the preseason. They won't play in the Premier League, so can't hurt to let them go out and grow a little bit. But the Harry Winks offer is still on the table, so I would like you guys to look at that. Get back to me with any feedback, any transfer suggestions, anything you might have that you'd like to see me do. Really, anything at all. Any tips, feedback, anything. Leave it down in the comments. Leave a like if you haven't already. Come on, you Spurs. As our scouting report gets back to us, hopefully they find us some replacements. Harry Maguire, no thank you, fridge bod blockhead Maguire. I am okay without you. Lucas Hernandez, though, wouldn't mind having him. Left footer, left-sided center back. Same with Romagnoli. I would like to have both of these players, honestly. Left footers, they fill the spot we need. 70 mil for Hernandez. Let's see about center mids. Who do we have here? Milinkovic-Savic. I think he's just... I might be priced out. 71 mil. Don't want to spend that much. Julian Brandt. Maybe. I'll keep an eye on him. Julian Brandt, man. He's an 84 rated midfielder. He's better than Lo Celso. Which he isn't in real life, honestly. Well, I guess they're not very comparable, but I would probably pick Lo Celso over Brandt. But still something to keep an eye on, keep my mind on. And of course, Denzel Dumfries and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Both phenomenal players. Tottenham would never be able to pull Wan-Bissaka away from United, but Dumfries is certainly a possibility. Now, as far as my team goes, any offers in for the boys? Harry Winks to Everton. I don't know. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to look at these. I'm certainly going to let Carter Vickers go on loan. I'm going to let Jack Clark go on loan as well. And I'm going to let Whiteman go. I don't need them. They didn't play at all in the preseason. They won't play in the Premier League, so can't hurt to let them go out and grow a little bit. but the Harry Winks offer is still on the table, so I would like you guys to look at that. Get back to me with any feedback, any transfer suggestions, anything you might have that you'd like to see me do. Really anything at all, any tips, feedback, anything. Leave it down in the comments, leave a like if you haven't already. Come on, you Spurs.